Our country is dying, and only you can save it. How?
If you get one of these, report for jury duty. It's your opportunity to save America.
The fully informed jury, jury nullification.
It is not only his right, but his duty to find the verdict according to his own best understanding, judgment, and conscience, even though in direct opposition to the direction of the court. John Adams. You know, Sharon, our founding fathers gave us a form of government that had never been tried before in history. They gave us a constitutional republic with 3 branches of government, where each of the branches serves as a check upon the other. The 4th unspoken branch of government is we the people. We are the final check on government. It is our responsibility to see to it that the government stays in line. And serving as a juror is one of the ways that we can do that. Through the judicial branch, when we serve as a juror, we need to recognize that there's no higher authority in the courtroom than that of the jury. Because after all, we the people created the government. The judges and the prosecutors, they work for us.
That the jury is the last defense that the people have against a tyrannical government. There's a historical basis for the fully informed juror. It started with William Penn and William Meade in England, who were Quakers and preached their religion publicly, which was against British law. They were arrested. The judge instructed the jury to find them guilty, but the jury refused and found them not guilty. The judge locked up the jury, and they were locked up for some time until a higher court judge released them. That was the first jury nullification case. Thomas Jefferson's view was summed up in a sentence. He said, "The jury is the best defense the people have against tyranny." And John Jay, the first Supreme Court Justice, is a supporter of jury nullification, that the jury has the right to nullify the law.
The jury is entrusted with the power of deciding both law and fact.
And judges who have supported jury nullification include Oliver Wendell Holmes, Harlan Fiske Stone, who was the Chief Justice of the United States in the 1940s, Byron White. We're trying to educate the jurors that it's their job to interpret the law as well as to determine the facts. A juror can know that he must judge the law as well as the facts. It is not the jury's duty to uphold the law. It is the jury's duty to see that justice is done. And there are numbers of cases. I lived in Center County, Pennsylvania. I got arrested 15 times there, became quite friendly with the district attorney, and he told me that he arrested the adult bookstore owner for obscenity charges. There were a number of complaints. He looked at the law, he said he had this guy dead to rights. He tried him in a jury trial. The jury found him not guilty, and the district attorney told me he would never try an obscenity case again. And Center County, Pennsylvania has now nullified the obscenity laws in the state of Pennsylvania. The federal judge lies to the jury. The federal judges are required to tell the jury that they must uphold the law as he gives it to them. And it's an outright lie. It is the jury's decision whether they want to uphold the law, just like it's the policeman's decision or the district attorney's decision or the judge's decision. That is the reason we have juries, to protect us from the tyranny of government. It is the best defense the citizen has.
Now, I mean, there's a lot of times in American history where juries have decided to nullify the law. A great example was during the Fugitive Slave Acts that were created. Juries simply refused to convict slaves for running away. I mean, nobody agreed with slavery, so they wouldn't convict.
And in Prohibition, and jurors would refuse to convict their neighbors even if they were caught red-handed with a still. They were still found not guilty.
Exactly. I mean, somebody could go into court and say, I was drinking alcohol, making alcohol, selling alcohol, whatever. I mean, the point of the matter is that you and I don't have a right to tell our fellow citizens what they can or cannot put into their body. So it's our responsibility to see to it that justice is done. Not so much that the law be upheld, but that justice be done. The highest authority in the courtroom is the jury.